Elon Musk has revamped Twitter, replacing its iconic bluebird logo with the letter X. This change is part of Musk's larger plan to turn Twitter into an all-in-one application referred to as the Everything app. The decision to rebrand the platform is just one step in Musk's ambitious strategy for Twitter, which he acquired for a record $44 billion. Musk's fascination with the letter X has a historical context dating back to his first venture in 1999 called X.com, an online banking and financial services platform. Despite concerns about potential sexual innuendos, Musk stuck with the name. X.com aimed to be a comprehensive platform for all financial needs, eventually merging it with PayPal and earning Musk $165 million when eBay acquired it. The X connection extends to other ventures, including SpaceX and the Tesla Model X, the first SUV with 5-star safety ratings in every category. X is also present in Musk's son name, XAEAXII, and his recent artificial intelligence startup, XAI, and now Twitter has turned into X. On July the 23rd, Musk dropped the news that Twitter was giving up its famous bluebird logo and eventually the name Twitter itself. The plan? Musk's company is getting a makeover to become X and chase after Musk's big super app dream. By the next morning, the bird was officially out, replaced by the fresh X logo. Interestingly, it seems Musk got the idea from a suggestion a user made, which he tweeted from his own account. Surprisingly, the X isn't some fancy custom design. Instead, the once $44 billion company, now maybe only worth $15 billion, opted for a slightly tweaked Unicode character. The switch also hit Twitter's small company affiliation icons and even Musk's profile pic and CEO Linda Yaccarino's banner. Quite the makeover. If you've been busy keeping up with Musk's journey to transform Twitter into X, these recent actions might not catch you off guard, but they're definitely the boldest ones so far. On April the 18th, Twitter gave a heads up to its business users that it's no longer Twitter Incorporated. It's now X Incorporated. Alongside this name change, there was news that Twitter teamed up with a stock and crypto trading firm. Musk also launched an artificial intelligence company, XAI, which could play a role in its grand super app plans. Yaccarino hinted that X is going to be powered by AI, but she didn't spill all the details. Super apps, or everything apps as Musk calls them, are applications that provide multiple services, often including a payment feature. These apps are widely used in Asia, and while they can be found in Africa and Latin America, they haven't gained popularity in the US. Musk aims to change that with his Twitter, or rather X platform. The billionaire has discussed his plans and taken some initial steps, but the capabilities of X, given its limited resources and controversial owner, remain uncertain. If you're in the US, chances are you haven't experienced a super app until Musk brought up the idea. You might not have been aware of them before his discussions. However, you might recognize WeChat, a Chinese messaging app that was targeted for a ban by then-President Trump in 2020, along with TikTok. WeChat boasts 1.26 billion users globally as of September 2021 and is particularly widespread in China. If you have relatives there, it's likely that you use WeChat to stay connected with them. Since its launch in 2011, WeChat has evolved far beyond being just a messaging app for mobile devices. It rapidly expanded its services to include payments and gaming, leveraging its ownership by Tencent, a major player in the gaming industry. The introduction of mini programs, essentially third-party apps integrated within WeChat, significantly broadened its functionalities. Nowadays, users can perform a wide array of tasks with WeChat, such as hailing a taxi, ordering food, settling bills, sharing videos, and even presenting their government ID. In some cases, specific services may only be accessible through WeChat accounts. WeChat not only provides but also controls the infrastructure supporting this extensive ecosystem, offering nearly limitless possibilities. For many individuals in China, WeChat serves as more than just a messaging platform. It's their gateway to the internet. According to Jason Wong, a Gartner analyst specializing in software design and development, the concept of super apps involves a company constructing an open app for third parties to build these mini-apps. Wong draws a comparison to how characters like Batman and Iron Man have suits with fundamental powers, to which they can attach or detach various gadgets and functionalities as required. He explains it as building a super app, akin to a costume or shell with intrinsic value, and then allowing other partners to contribute additional capabilities, essentially creating additional superpowers for the app. The success of WeChat has served as inspiration for the emergence of other super apps across Asia and beyond. For instance, Alipay by Alibaba has gained popularity in China. In Southeast Asia, there's Grab, which originated as a ride-hailing app, and Gojek, which started as a delivery service. Africa has its own super apps, such as M-Pesa and Temtem, which share similar origin stories, as does Latin America's Rappi. These examples illustrate the global trend of super apps diversifying and expanding their services beyond their initial offerings. The US, along with Canada and Europe, has not yet produced its own super app. While some companies have expanded their app services into various areas, such as Uber now offering food and grocery delivery, the concept of a comprehensive super app is yet to fully materialize. Microsoft allows third-party app development within its Teams workplace, and PayPal introduced its version of a super app in September of 2021, though it currently focuses primarily on financial services. Both Microsoft and Meta are reportedly making efforts in this direction. Musk is not the only one recognizing the potential of super apps, but other tech giants with already massive scales may be better positioned to create one. Even before acquiring Twitter, Musk had openly expressed his ambition to transform it into a super app. In May of 2022, during a podcast, he asserted that super apps are necessary in the United States and stated his intention to convert Twitter to that, citing WeChat as the model he aimed to emulate. This choice makes sense as WeChat not only serves as an immensely successful super app, but also originated as a messaging platform. Musk reiterated this vision during a town hall with Twitter employees in June of 2022, emphasizing the potential to create an experience similar to WeChat's widespread utility in China. He envisioned Twitter becoming an integral part of users' daily lives, akin to the role WeChat plays in China, and anticipated significant success if such a transformation could be achieved. Musk has further communicated his vision through tweets, stating in October that acquiring Twitter would expedite the creation of X, the Everything app, describing it as an accelerant and asserting that having Twitter in hand, as opposed to starting from scratch, could hasten the process by 3 to 5 years. In April of 2023, he responded with a yep to a fan's tweet referencing X as the Everything app, which included emoji symbolizing the app's diverse functionalities, encompassing messages, media, and financial transactions. The steps Musk is taking to bring his vision to fruition were relatively low-key until the rebranding. He established X Holdings to acquire Twitter, and in April, quietly filed paperwork to merge Twitter into an entity called X Corporation. The platform later officially announced this change to users after reporters discovered the filing. Additionally, there are reports that Musk has been actively working on developing a payment system within Twitter, recognizing its significance in transforming Twitter, or X, into a super app. Twitter has also submitted the necessary paperwork to become a payments processor. The current status of this process remains unclear, especially since Esther Crawford, who was leading the payments project, was reportedly laid off. Musk seems to be actively seeking partnerships that align with his super app aspirations. In April, the stock and crypto trading company eToro announced a partnership with Twitter. This collaboration enables Twitter users to engage in buying and selling assets on eToro using Twitter's cash tags. Clicking on a cash tag, which replaces the pound symbol with a dollar symbol, directs users to a screen displaying the company's stock price and a button to view it on eToro's site. While the actual trading doesn't occur on Twitter and your Twitter identity doesn't grant access to eToro, this collaboration signifies Twitter's interest in expanding into the financial sector. In April, Musk founded an artificial intelligence company named xAI Corp., officially launching it on July the 12th. The company's ambitious mission is to understand the true nature of the universe. While it currently operates as a distinct entity, the xAI Core website indicates its intention to collaborate closely with X, or Twitter, Tesla, and other companies to make strides toward achieving its mission. This suggests a strategic alignment between xAI Core and Musk's broader endeavors, potentially influencing the development of artificial intelligence across various ventures. Musk has expressed his desire to enhance Twitter's social media features, including enabling Twitter Blue subscribers to send significantly longer tweets and share videos. As part of his effort, he successfully attracted Tucker Carlson to the platform following Carlson's abrupt departure from Fox News, resulting in the creation of Tucker on Twitter, with 9 posted episodes so far. Additionally, Musk plans to introduce ways for content creators to monetize their material on Twitter, similar to the model on YouTube. On July the 13th, a select group of Twitter users reportedly received money based on ad impressions and replies to their tweets, signaling a potential move toward monetization. However, the overall success of these initiatives remains uncertain, and even if Musk manages to attract more users to Twitter through these features, achieving the status of a super app is a considerable and challenging endeavor. Musk's chances of making a successful super app also depend on whether Americans are interested in having such an app, not just from his company, but from any company. There are reasons to doubt that the U.S. will have its own version of WeChat. One factor contributing to this doubt is how internet access and usage have developed in different countries. In China, widespread internet access became possible when affordable mobile devices became available to a large number of people. In the U.S., many of these aspects were already in place well before the iPhone era. This meant that consumers were accustomed to performing various activities across different websites and apps. Jasmine Enberg, a social media analyst at Insider Intelligence, noted, "I think a lot of American consumers do see value in being able to combine and coordinate some of their activities into one app. But we already are used to doing different things in different apps. We have apps for shopping, video viewing, socializing, and banking. And while there is some overlap, for the most part, we keep those parts of our digital lives pretty separate." There could be legal obstacles to tackle as well. Regulators, who are already concerned about the considerable influence some companies, particularly in the tech sector, wield over our lives, might pose challenges. People might be hesitant to entrust all their data and personal information to an app from a company they either don't know or can't trust, especially when they have numerous alternatives. Instances like Google, Amazon, Uber, and Meta scaling back or abandoning their forays into banking or other fintech sectors highlight the challenges companies face in navigating such regulatory landscapes. On the other hand, Apple, known for prioritizing privacy, has been gradually expanding its services and recently introduced a saving account linked to its Apple Card. Jasmine Enberg highlighted that trust in social platforms is already quite low, emphasizing that users would need to provide their payment information for many super app functions, and current reluctance suggests users may not be willing to do so. Jason Wong added that it's not just about user trust. Third-party developers creating mini-apps also need to trust the platform. He questioned why developers would build within an app if they lack trust in the platform or its user base. Both Wong and Enberg acknowledged the potential for a super app in the U.S., but they believe it might be more effective if it is industry or vertical specific. Wong suggested the concept of a narrow super app, such as one focused on healthcare. In this scenario, a health super app could integrate third-party apps from health insurers, doctors, pharmacies, and wellness services. Wong emphasized that a super app in the U.S. doesn't necessarily have to replicate WeChat's model. However, Musk has consistently expressed his intention to create something similar to WeChat in the U.S. despite these considerations. Musk faces some challenges in developing his super app, and some of these challenges are a result of his own actions. While WeChat evolved from a messaging app into a super app, this doesn't imply that all super apps must begin as messaging apps, as many do not. Moreover, the success of such an approach might not necessarily apply to a platform owned by Musk. Jasmine Enberg expressed skepticism, stating it's hard to imagine that most Americans are going to want to tweet on the same app where they pay their utility bill. She also noted that trust in Elon Musk is low, particularly after a tumultuous year, and this lack of trust extends not only to Twitter users but also to advertisers. Advertisers who would potentially create mini apps for Twitter's super app platform haven't been pleased with Musk's impact on Twitter. However, Enberg highlighted that Musk still retains a passionate fan base, which may lead to a few companies being willing to collaborate with him despite these challenges. Twitter has long-standing issues with privacy and security, predating Musk's ownership. In 2020, there was a high-profile incident where several celebrity accounts were hacked by a teenager. A whistleblower, a former high-ranking Twitter employee, highlighted security and privacy concerns on the platform in August of 2022, stating that even basic security measures were not adequately implemented. Moreover, Twitter has been operating under a consent decree since 2011 for failing to safeguard user privacy. The platform violated this decree at least once, resulting in a $150 million fine. This violation involved the misuse of users' email addresses and phone numbers, initially collected for security purposes, to target them with ads. These privacy and security issues existed before Musk acquired Twitter. Currently, there are reports that the Federal Trade Commission is investigating Musk-owned Twitter for potential violations of the consent order. Musk is reportedly seeking to be released from the FTC's consent order altogether. These ongoing privacy and security challenges add complexity to Musk's efforts to transform Twitter into a super app. Even if Musk manages to secure the necessary user base and third-party collaborations for a super app, the real challenge lies in building a platform that is compelling enough for users and developers alike. The success of super apps hinges on their ability to streamline access to various services within a single app, offering a more convenient experience compared to using multiple apps. To win over both users and developers, Musk would need to provide something innovative and superior to what is already available. Simply replicating existing features is unlikely to capture the attention and loyalty of the audience he aims to attract. Musk's management of Twitter has raised concerns about its functionality compared to its pre-acquisition state. The significant cuts he implemented, particularly in engineering and support staff, have left the platform with a reduced workforce. This downsizing has not only impacted Twitter's day-to-day operations, but has also raised questions about the capacity to develop and maintain a super app platform. Well, that's it for now. Let us know if you think Musk's vision for an all-encompassing platform is feasible or if the challenges are too daunting. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more updates, and ring the bell icon to stay in the loop. Until next time, thanks so much for watching.